Hey there, guys. I'm back with another rant. So, I'm ranting more about work stuff today, and I have a list so I can remember. That's my memory just flying away. So, the first thing is our 2-year-old system, 2.5-year-old system, has recently gotten some updates. And by recently, I mean this week. And we get updates about every 6 months, and that's fine. Like the things that get updated, like the updates themselves, are pretty cool. I like them. But the thing I don't like is it slows our system down so much. So I'm sitting there trying to log onto my computer, and you're there in line looking at me like, what the hell is this bitch up to? Like, what is she doing that she's not able to take me back right now? Or worse yet, you walk up to me and you stand there, and I'm like, I'm not ready for you yet. And then you just stand there and stare at me, and I'm like, well, it's not my fault. My computer is like slow as molasses, or whatever is slower than molasses. The only thing slower than molasses is my computer right now. And the other thing is our credit card system used to work beautifully. Now it works not at all. It doesn't work at all. So that's fucking annoying. The other thing, I talked a little bit about scheduling in one of my last videos, and how people are impatient with scheduling, or like there's like annoyances with scheduling. Well, here's one. If you tell me, oh, I can come in anytime, and then I give you a time and you're like, well, not then, and I give you another time, you're like, not then, and I give you another time, you're like, not then girlfriend, you cannot come in anytime. You can come in like Mondays at 2. That's not anytime. So don't say, if you can't come in anytime, don't say I can come in anytime. Say I can come in anytime but Thursday, or I can come in anytime but Tuesday. I can come in anytime except for Monday through Friday at between 9 and 12. Like, specify. If you are bringing your children to our office because you can't find a babysitter, that's fine. I understand. If you are coming into our office and you're here with your sister and your boyfriend and your mom and your 6 children, one of them other adults could have stayed home with the kids. Don't bring them in here because they get rowdy because you're here for a while, and then they're like running around disrupting the other patients, and the other patients get pissed off because they want to be called back so they don't have to deal with your children, which they shouldn't even have to. And then they like look at me like I'm a fucking devil over here. And I'm like, your appointment's not for another 12 minutes, but I understand you because I'm not any happier about those children like running and screaming like little brats. Keep a leash on your children. Not literally. If you can't like control them, do something. Keep them at home, or like have one of the other 12 people that you brought, like go outside and play with them or something. Do something with them. Like I said, if you don't have a babysitter, I understand that. If it's you and 12 other adults and your 19 children, that I don't understand. Someone stay at home with the kids. You don't all need to be there. You can't all even fit in that room. Oh, and for fuck's sake, don't come up into my waiting room, have a seat there with your boyfriend, pop off your fucking shoes and socks and have him rub your feet. That's not appropriate for life. That's not appropriate for my waiting room. It's kind of gross. You're grossing me out. Go away. No shows. If you don't want to come to your appointment, I don't care. Cancel it. Call us at least like a day ahead of time, or like early that morning or something. Don't call us at 5 o'clock when your appointment was at 4 and be like, I didn't come to my appointment. No shit, you didn't come to your appointment. I noticed that because you're fucking not here. So either call and cancel, or don't expect to be seen like much longer, because no shows that add up equal you being discharged from our practice. You're going to do that the same thing again at the next doctor's office, they're going to discharge you. Then you're going to either be stuck with the shitty doctor's offices, or you're going to be stuck like over in Fuckville because you fucked away all of the local doctor's offices. And also, we don't know when the no-shows are going to hit. We can't tell like with our crystal ball like, oop, that girl going to be a no-show. So if you're looking for a cancellation today or somewhere to get in, there's a good chance there's going to be about 12 no-shows, but I don't know when they're going to be, so I can't give you an appointment. That girl over there just pissed away your appointment, so sorry, we'll see you in October. Go take it out on her, not me. And similar to no-shows, cancellations are fine, I don't care. But cancellation lists, we're a practice of like 23 doctors. We cannot keep a cancellation list. We'd have to hire an extra person just to deal with the cancellation list because we get so many cancellations and no-shows and shit. So I'm sorry, but we cannot call you and be like, yeah, we got a cancellation on Thursday, unless I just so happen to like remember talking to you and I'm like, oh shit, look, there's a cancellation. Let me find that guy's phone number. Sorry, you're just gonna have to call back and be like, any cancellations yet? And chances are, no, because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a no-show anyway. Oh, paperwork complaints. Why are you complaining? And would you like me to chill that wine? Because you maybe have to fill out 3 or 4 papers. And, okay. You have to fill out 1 paper with your medical history because we need that information. And demographics. You need to fill out like half of a page with your emergency contact information. You have to write down some names and sign your name twice for the HIPAA page. And then you just have to sign the insurance page. All in all, that's not really that much work. Guess how much work it is for us. We have to, when you come back and are like, I finished my paperwork, except you missed like 12 spots, we have to tell you to finish it, and then you bring it back up, and then we have to tell you to finish it again, and then we have to finish the shit that you still didn't finish, and then we have to put it over here in this folder, and then I have to take this folder, and I have to unstaple all the fucking paperwork until there's a pile of unstapled paperwork. Why we staple it in the first place, I don't know. I try to get people to stop, but they won't. So then I have to it takes me 45 minutes to unstaple this shit. Then I have to, like, it seriously goes from our hands into this fold, like, stapled, put in this folder. Then I take the folder, unstaple it. It makes no sense. So then I have to take this unfolded shit, put it through a scanner that is always, like, jamming and not working, finally get it the fuck through there, and then I have to sit there and, like, assign it to each patient, and it takes forever. It takes hours. And then after that, guess what I have to do? I have to fish out 1 page for each patient so I can go through another system and put in that you're in the system. What sense does that make? I don't know. It's a lot of work. You took 5 minutes to fill it out. It takes me literally hours to do this. Hours. And there's 4 offices. So there's other people that are also doing this. This is just our office doing this. Can you imagine if I had to do all the offices? It would take me all day. All day. And it's, of course, it's not just like new patient work. There's HIPAA paperwork. There's privacy policy. Well, that's the same thing as HIPAA. There's NEHBs and ABNs for, like, if you're having a procedure and it's not covered by your insurance or something, or there's insurance waivers, and there's like a doctor's exam forms, and there's like contact lens paperwork, and there's insurance paperwork, and there's like testing paperwork, and there's like literally a million other categories of shit. So if I had to do all that scanning, I would just, like, for 4 offices, it takes forever. You can never get caught up. And trust me, we can never get caught up. We have one person who does it full time, but she also has to, like, hand out the charts to the, like, people, like, not the people. You don't get your charts. The doctors get your charts. So she has to pull all these charts for the week, send them to 4 different offices, then she has to scan the other 3 offices stuff, and I'm just scanning 2 things usually for our office. I'm like, girl, how do you find time to do this shit? It takes so long, but at least she's not also checking people, and that takes long when you have to do like 10 things. Another thing is, I just wrote down sassy patients. I don't know what that means, but it made me laugh. But some people come in, and it could be a good sassy or it could be a bad sassy. I had a sassy patient at my last job that I absolutely loved, and when I left that job, I wrote her a letter, and I told my coworker, give this to her when she comes in, because I loved her so much, and she would always come in, and she'd be like, Red, how you doing today? And then she'd tell me about, like, the stupid shit her husband did, and, like, she'd always be like, oh, I gotta bring in pictures of my dog. She never did, but she'd always tell me about what the dogs did, and then I'd show her a picture of my dog, and we just had a good old time. So sometimes sassy patients are good. Sassy patients, like, you never give me back my paperwork, and, like, that's not that great. Oh, date of birth. When you're filling out paperwork or when your doctor's office has to have you sign something, make sure your date of birth is on that paperwork. Because you know what? I was talking about 2 seconds ago with all that scanning. Putting your date of birth on it makes sure it gets into your chart and not some other John Doe's chart. It makes sure it's absolutely right. Not saying that I would purposely be like, oh shit, there's 12 John Does. I'm just gonna, that guy looks right. No, I'll look it up, but sometimes mistakes happen. You know what eliminates mistakes? Putting your date of birth on every piece of paperwork that you sign. What is that? Oh, patients that cross boundaries. Whether it's a physical boundary, I have people, there's a window here, you slip your paperwork in and your copay, and I'll give you your cards back, and we just slide things in and slide things out. It's not for your head so you can be this close to me. That's not what we're about. It's not what we're doing. I don't want to smell your cigarette breath. Put a tic tac in there. So you get your head up in there, and then when you back out, you bang your head, and you're like, oh, this is low. I'm like, you're not supposed to put your fucking head in here. That's why it's low, because it's supposed to detract whatever you from putting your head in here. This is for paperwork. You can put your hand in here to give me something or take it back. Don't put your fucking head in here. It's not a head window, okay? But then there are these patients who I lost my train of thought. Oh, the boundary crossers. They're up in your business, or you get the people who cross boundaries by talking to you. For instance, there was one patient, there was a million patients. Literally, we have this often, who will call and be like, oh, I have to cancel my appointment because I have diarrhea. It's so runny. I didn't make it to the bathroom. It's running down my leg. It's green. I don't know what's wrong. I don't need to know that. Just deal with your poop issues. Cancel your appointment. We'll see you later. Call us when you're feeling better. I don't need to know about the status of your poop. This isn't poop book. And unfortunately, we get a lot of patients who are like, oh, I'm canceling because so-and-so died. I am very sorry. I never know what to say about that. I don't know you. I don't know them. I don't know what to say. I just give my condolences. That's not really a boundary stepper. I'm just really sad when I have to hear it. I don't know what this was about, but I just wrote Autobots roll out, and I drew a little tire. I don't know what that was about. My notes are weird. I need to put more detail in them, but I'm pretty sure that was everything I wanted to touch on. I also wrote wrong names, and I don't know what that means. Oh, I think I remember what that means. It's another thing relating to your insurance. If your insurance card says Ellen Bogdanovich, your chart needs to say Ellen Bogdanovich. I don't care if you changed your name to Michael Jordan. Your paperwork needs to say Ellen Bogdanovich, because if it doesn't, your insurance is going to deny your claim. I am sorry that it's wrong, but it has to be wrong. As long as your insurance card's wrong, get that shit corrected. Let us know and we'll correct it. All right. Thank you. Bye.